Hi, my name's Jason Hamlin, and this is my wife, Chair Hamlin. We're right here in front of Starbucks on the corner of Culver and Irvine Boulevard in the city of Irvine. This is where the vision began of the Genesis Project in April of 2001. I was actually sitting inside this Starbucks, and the Lord spoke to me and said, I want you to begin to feed the homeless and the poor of our community in Los Angeles with this company, and I'll give you favor all the way to the top of Starbucks as well as with corporate America. So in April of 2001, my wife and I began the vision of the Genesis Project here on the corner of Culver and Irvine Boulevard. From April 2001 up just a few years later, we're feeding 15,000 people on the streets of Los Angeles, Orange County, and different parts of Mexico. What began as a small dream and 2 bags of Starbucks pastries has turned into 40 to 60 tons of food per week, feeding over 6 million people in our local community. So we'd like to thank all of our sponsors, Starbucks Coffee Company, Albertsons, Operation Blessing, the Dream Center, Feed the Children, and all the different many volunteers over the years that have sowed into the vision of the Genesis Project, which started in its humble beginnings here at Starbucks Coffee Company in Irvine, California. We are so blessed, my wife and I, to be a part of what you guys have been doing through us and in us in the vision of the Genesis Project. So those that are watching, we just want to convey our thank you to every single person that has given financially, that has sown with their prayers, their time, their talent, and their treasure. We believe in you, and we are blessed that you are a part of the Genesis Project and Jason Hamlin Ministries International. God bless you.
I'm very happy for him, and I think the most is that, I'm very thankful that he's been able to do this around here, and I really hope that the rest of us here can keep that spirit alive, on the West Coast.
Oh, absolutely. I think that Jason's fabulous. I think that his dream is really what most people should have. He's going to be incredibly successful. From a business standpoint, he's going to the central part of the country, and he will be able to do much more. He's a wonderful person and a wonderful dream.
¿Cómo le ha hecho impactado a su vida venir por comida aquí?
Nos ha ayudado a salir adelante con nuestros
Says we have been able to come ahead with the food that we get here. We're able to make ends meet.
What are you going to do now that this is the last time that they're here?
Ahora que es la última vez, ¿qué es lo que piensa hacer usted?
Seguir buscando, hay muchos lugares donde recibimos ayuda también.
I'll have to look some other place to that will satisfy her needs.
Well, we heard about it because Jason's one of our best friends, and we wanted to get involved with it because about 15 years ago we needed help, and so I had to go to a church to get some food. It was a very humbling experience. And so we knew what these people are going through and what it is that they needed. When you're able to help somebody out and you can give them a lot of food, that frees up money so they can pay their light bill, their electrical bill, their house payment, everything else. That frees it up when you can feed your children. And today, when I want to be in the line that hands out the toys, because when you see the joy on the face of the kid getting the toy, ain't nothing better. Ain't nothing better.
Can you feel the power of love? bags are toys from the organization of Toys for Tots. We're getting ready tomorrow to do a large outreach right before Christmas in Orange County. So we'll be handing out quite a few toys tomorrow, hundreds of toys tomorrow. We can't wait to see the big smiles on their faces when they get those toys.
I think it really makes us feel blessed and realize how blessed we are, even though we have busy lives and you feel like you've got to do so much, and then you come here and you see that you probably should slow down and just be thankful for what you have and help more people.
It's fun. It's gratifying to be able to give back. I mean,
your kids, how about you guys? How do you feel about this?
They should be working still.
yeah.
You've been helping out here, huh?
How's it
Yeah.
feel to
Feel
help?
good.
You feel
Yeah,
good?
It's nice to help.
Kind of fun.
Okay, now obviously we have a lot more people than we've ever had here since Christmas time. So I want to thank you all for coming, and you might get a little wet, no big deal, okay? So I want to first, on behalf of Karen and my wife and I and my team and everybody, we want to say thank you for coming out. You know, you might think it's a small thing what you're doing, but actually it's a really cool thing. It's a really big thing. We are moving our organization to the Midwest because we can touch more people when we're centrally located. My heart is to really begin to build a global Feed the Hungry, and Tara's heart also is to begin to start schools where we can get them and begin to train them, not only just feed them. There's a difference between a hand out and a hand up, and we want to begin to start giving them a hand up that we can start teaching them and getting them into a school and a discipleship program where they can begin to learn and articulate and begin to have a vision and a dream, because a journey of 1,000 miles always begins with the first step. The Genesis Project has been birthed out of a dream that has been in my heart for years and years and years when I was a little boy, that I just wanted to feed people. I really wanted to meet the needs of my fellow community and fellow people. And just a few years later, we are growing and expanding into the Midwest and the East Coast and soon the nations of the world. Our heart is to have a global Feed the Hungry, and we're in the embryonic stages of beginning that dream that is so locked inside of our heart. Each week our team, with my wife and I, we feed 15,000 people every 5 to 7 days on the streets of Los Angeles, Orange County, parts of Ensenada, Mexico. We've shipped a few containers to the earthquake victims in Pakistan. Soon we're going to be getting into containers into Honduras, soon the nation of Jordan, and different parts of the Middle East. Not too long ago I was just on the Iraqi border, and right before that I was on the Lebanese border when the war began. So I'd like to say a special thanks to the Marine Corps guys and the Toys for Tots who had donated 2,000 toys to our organization. We are getting the toys into the hands of people all over America, as well as the local community. So a special thank you to our armed forces, to the Marine Corps, to the Army, the Air Force, the Coast Guard, the Navy. All of you guys are so awesome, and we are so behind the Toys for Tots and what you guys are doing. You are bringing smiles to a lot of children. This truck is actually a gift from the nation of Kuwait. The graphics and everything that you see are from my partners in Australia and New Zealand. There are so many people that have played a vital role in what we're doing, not to mention the thousands of volunteers that locally that have come in our community. We want, Tara and I and our organization wants you to know how much we love you. Feed the children out of Oklahoma City. This is where your food is going. Obras de Amor in Santa Ana, the Dream Center in Los Angeles, Orange County Catholic Worker, the Fred Jordan Mission, different high schools, Northwood High School, Ladera Elementary that's in Tustin, California. Our friends at Lifeway Ministries, Trevor Yaxley and Jan Yaxley, Amy Marenko, and all the students over there that so generously gave to us. We are so blessed for the donations that you made to make this possible. We'd also like to thank our friends in Auckland, New Zealand at Christian Life Center Auckland, Pastor Paul DeYoung and his wife, Pastor Phil Camden and his wife, and all of the staff at CLC, all of you guys. This is where your money is gone. It has gone to put smiles on the faces of children. It has gone to the low income, to the homeless, and to the poor. We are so blessed. To our partners in Kuwait and Iceland and Lebanon, South Korea, all of you in South Korea that have so generously given, all of my people in North Africa, all over America, Central America, Honduras, my friends in the Middle East, all over the world. We want to say a big thank you for everything that you guys have done. We want to say thank you, we love you, and God bless you. And if you're interested, please go to our website at jasonhamlin.org and click on the Genesis Project, and it will talk all about that. We love you, and we will see you again, because until all are fed, we're not going to stop. God bless you.
broken hearts, spreading the good news of the gospel and shining the light in the dark.